I'm standing alongside a car that I bet 99% of you wouldn't even recognize. It is the Chevrolet 4100 LS, and it's from 1975. And would you believe me when I say that it was pretty much the Toyota Corolla of its day? But I don't mean that it was mundane. In fact, it was the #1 seller in Mzansi. The 4100 was the flagship, a caravan-towing beast in a lineup that included a lesser 2.5-litre and 3.8-litre model. It came with a manual gearbox, or the 3-speed automatic in this one. What makes it truly special, however, is the fact that you won't find this car anywhere else in the world because it is in fact unique to South Africa. General Motors SA took the Opel Commodore body, shoehorned massive 6-cylinder engines into them, and stuck Chevrolet badges onto them. This is just one of many examples of cars you can't find anywhere else in the world. It isn't unique for this reason. There's its sort of rival of the day, the Ford XR6 Interceptor, already quite the desirable classic. Fords were in fact quite common in the special edition scene. I'm sure you've heard of Basil Green, the ex-racer who tuned already fast Fords into faster ones, such as the Capri Piranha V8. He followed it up with the Ford Cortina Piranha V6. South Africa may have missed out on the Mustangs and Camaros and Chargers of the 60s and 70s, but that didn't mean we were starved for muscle. Today, these cars are hugely collectible, so be sure to scour Gumtree's classic car section in case one pops up. But perhaps the most famous South African classic of them all is the Opel Superboss. It is the race-homologated hot hatch from the 80s that challenged the BMW 325 IS on the track. BMW too, of course, were rife with exclusives, most notably the 333i, or Trip 3, since we never got the original M3 here. It would have diced alongside other SA specials such as the Sierra XR8 and Alfa GTB 3-litre, all incredibly sought after. But not all the magic happened at the racetrack. In fact, the most iconic of them all has to be the City Golf. And I know what you're thinking, the Golf is the most common car of them all. Well, when VWSA turned the Mark I Golf into the mass-produced City model, they fortified its stance as a collectible icon, especially in red, yellow and blue. How about the Datsun 140Z, a heavily fettled 140Y GX coupe from Nissan South Africa? This and the 160Z that followed it were built for a market that wouldn't receive the 240Z, aka Fair Lady coupes, and was starving for something racy from the beloved Japanese brand. They immediately became icons, just like this Chevy. We haven't even touched on South African car companies, the Caracal or the GSM Protea and Dart. Just so you know, a quick search on Gumtree, especially in the classic car section, can turn up some really rare metal indeed.